Alright, so your boy, me, offline, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. If you care. I'm guessing you might.
Wowie, wow,
So,
wow.
what had happened was, offline, well, first and foremost, Batooty, welcome back for 2 months. That's 2 months in a row. Happy to have you back. This isn't quite MMC, but it's pretty close, right? So what I did offline is I went to the Chronicle. I went to the Chronicle, and I checked all this stuff because
The truth may have many facets.
the few of you who know me know that the one thing that annoys me, which annoys a lot of people, is I can't stand incompleted stuff. You know, whenever you play a mobile game, how every time you log back in, there's 4 pages that have the blinking blue light to inform you, the gamer, that there's new updates in that section. This kind of has that. So I went through here and just navigated through all the persons, locales, and terms to ensure that these things were not lighting up. So, all done.
Very well.
Did the same thing for the State of the Realm, did the same thing for
What
the
did
events,
these do next time?
did the same thing for the stratagems and battle, which there were plenty.
Forget not what I taught you.
Same thing in lessons
Master the
and leadership
basics and you'll never give up.
and the
I
academic
hope you
report.
set a good example for you. Farewell.
So now I'm proper gaming, which is ultimately what I always want. Knock, knock, who's there? Want who? 3, 4, 5, 6. See, when you type knock, knock, you think knock, knock joke. When you type knock, knock, you know what I think? Open up the door where it's real. With the non-stop pop-up. Marvel Rivals does that with the tournament tab and I refuse to click it. Brody, Pokemon Unite does that. And it sucks because every section of Pokemon Unite I can navigate and go through all the updates. The only one that stays open is the one for the tournament entry. And the only way to get rid of that one is you have to go in there and start a tournament. Which, if you're not a team, you're doing it solo. So for me, I have to go in the tournament, go to North American Solo Cup, sign up, and back out just to get rid of it. It's so annoying. So offline, I was checking out my people right here, and only a few of them have access to different jobs. Like Ramza, of course, has access to different jobs after the first battle. A few others, White Mage and Black Mage. I am not changing the jobs of anyone right now. And as I said, as I play the game, I'm going to try to provide some context as I play along in case you're new to the game. The reason why is because you have 2 levels in this game that you level up. You have your main character level, which is the character, Ramza, in this case, or Voice, or Brian. They can level up to level 1, 2, 3, or whatever. Like right now, Voice is level 2, the other 2 are level 1. But their job level can also go up. So even though Ramza is a level 1 human being, he's a level 2 squire. So you can end up being a level 25 you, while also being a level 8 chemist, a level 5 knight, a level 17 archer, you know what I mean? I say all that because rather than hop aboard right now, like, oh my god, a knight, yes, or oh my god, an archer, yes, I'm staying squire because squire has an ability that is super useful. And that's this one, JP Boost. And only Squire can learn it. So JP Boost, as you can read behind me, which you currently can't, increases the amount of JP and job XP earned in battle. That's huge. It's not only good for boosting up the job level of whatever job you're leveling, but getting the adequate amount of XP you need so you can spend it on the JP of that job. So rather than hopping over to a brand new job because it seems cool, I'm just simply doing JP Boost. And if you get JP Boost, then you can change jobs. Until then, you stay where you're at. And that's all there is to it. That's it. I do want Ramza to possibly learn counter tackle or Tailwind. I haven't decided yet. That's why he hasn't changed. Everybody else has to learn JP Boost. In the meantime, I have voice.
What is it?
Also, every character so far has item as their secondary ability. So when you're playing this game, you have your class ability, your main one, which is your current job. It always has to be the main ability. So for right now, all of them, they're all squires. So they all have fundamentals as their main abilities. You also get a secondary ability you can do, like a sub job. And so all of them have the sub job items, which is from chemists. That way that all of them can heal themselves. So all of them, for the most part, have items so that if they're low on HP or a friend is, they can pull out a potion, spend it, back to full health. The only ones who don't are Voice, who I gave Black Magic secondary, and I gave it to him because his Faith is 64, and Faith is a moderator, or a modifier, Jesus, or a magic attack. So he can use Black Magic as a secondary ability in case we need it for the upcoming fights. And I gave Anna White Magic as a secondary ability. Which is funny because she can cast Cure like once, but at least it's something, you know what I mean? So, just to be different. Blah. And also to save on potions because them shits add up. And that's what I have going on right now. I also went to the store in the game and gave people who didn't have broadswords. Everyone else had daggers, with the exception of Ramza, who I gave a mithril knife, which is literally the same stats as a broadsword. But only certain classes can equip a knife, a dagger. And yes, that was DMX, Baba Wabo. With the non-stop pop-up with a stainless steel. What the helly, Reem? I didn't know you were a Halliburton fan. Hi, Chrono, Ohio, I like your wrench. Mads, hello. Did you see my delicious bougie pizza? No, I did not. Is it in the food section of the Discord? Because I want to see it. And wish it was mine. Nothing's better than a bougie pizza. Ah, just kidding, I just lied. Nixie Puff is way better than a bougie pizza. In fact, you could take a shitty pizza like Red Baron, for example, or Tombstone, put Nixie Puff on top, and now it's a bougie pizza. Welcome back to 22. Chrono and I opened a supermarket and called it Serona Mart. Like a bodega? What do you sell?
Wowie wow wow.
What up, Keen? Enjoying tactics? Yes. Yes, I'm happy to game all night long. All night long, Keen. Welcome back for 35 months. Why are we putting people in pizza? Well, Nixie for me kind of supersedes the idea of being just people or a person. This fucking Nixie buff, dude. Like, it's not just Nixie. It's not just people. You know what I mean? Stream background looks awesome, and I hope you're having the best time with tactics. I am. I just spent 3 minutes talking about abilities and weapons and the menu and stats. I was going like my gamer approach. Like, okay, so the reason I have everyone as Squire still is because Squire is the only way you can get J-Poo boost. So I'm knee deep in it right now. I'm knee deep in it. Mrs. Culinary Disaster got very close to the end of this game but fell off and wants to get back in. Hopefully we'll have money to pick this up soon. Yes. I wish you a very money only for this game. Very soon. Softlock and Riovane's Castle. Bad place to get softlocked. Pasta, spices, soda, whatever you need. Do you sell it out of the back of a Toyota? Or like of a black trash bag or what? I'm a pizza topping? Wowie wow wow. How would one eat a soup pizza? Yeah, Nixie's right. It's deep dish pizza. You slurp it. Technically speaking, every slice you eat has people on it, depending on how you grab it. Excuse me, streamer, I have a request. Denied. I'm through with your request. Shut up. You sit back and enjoy the show. Oh, a brick and mortar store. Okay, you got a logo yet or what? I was informed that there's tactical gambling happening here, and I came to express pride and joy. You came right on time. I just got distracted, because I'm easily distracted. Hell yeah. And now it's time for gaming. So, like I said, I went to the outfitter right here.
Greetings.
How may I help you? I went in here and I bought a couple of broadswords, and now we're good with that. I don't need an oak staff or a rod yet. 1, because I have no white mage, and 2, I have no black mage, and 3, I'm likely to get one for free very soon. Off the back of someone else. I bought 3 extra Phoenix Downs. I think I feel good about 5. I want to buy 2 more potions.
Are you happy to thank you for your...
I can't really say there's a huge rhyme or reason on quantity. It's just I try to picture myself in the battle and how many potions I can use. Like right now, I'm picturing the next battle and how many times I would get hit, who would get hit, what potions would need to be used. Not only for that battle, but also for the battle after, so not having to backtrack. So I guess there is kind of a reason to go with the rhyme. That's why I have 12, and 12 feels better than 10. I can see myself having 10 being down to 2 and starting to second guess myself of what I do and don't want to do.
May I be of further assistance?
So that's where we sit. Can you please change your camera to a diamond to see more? K, thanks, bye. No! This is not twitch.tv/Final Fantasy Tactics streaming the game Adrian. This is twitch.tv/Okaydrian streaming Final Fantasy Tactics. My name comes first. I'm priority. Tongue stick out face. Bleh. This is your logo, Mapo? Okay. I like it. How are you, Noir, by the way? Oh, you know what else I discovered for all of you? Check this out.
Who needs outfitting?
Did you know?
May I help with auto? Don't be a stranger.
That I can change the name
Certainly.
of my characters. So if I had, let's say, people in the community that I wanted to name after certain characters, maybe based on their behavior, like maybe I name them after people who don't ask about changing things to shapes and different diamonds and things like this. Maybe I name one after a deep dish pizza topping. Maybe I name one after a disaster. I don't know. Maybe I name one out of, woo, Jess, woo, woo. So yes, I am going to rename people after subs. Who would like to be voice? Well, that's my secret, Shark. I'm a great, horrible tactics player. I'm great because I feel like I'm really good at these games.
Wowie wow, wow.
But I'm bad because I don't like casualties, man. Like, I try to do as close to a deathless run as possible. I can't sacrifice characters. I get too attached to them. I get too attached to the investment that I made in their growth, and I can't. Whoa! Jess gifted 6 months of tier 1 to your boy Chrono. Woo, Jess, woo! 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 You can tell Jess is having a great Friday. Me too! This is very sweet. Quick chat. Volunteer to be named so you can take the blame if someone gets killed. Reem wants to fist people. So if you weren't here for the lore, there is lore behind that. That's not just her typing nasty. If you speak to a couple of these characters right here, they
Let me know.
they have little catchphrases they do based on their personality traits. So if we look at Voice right here, and we go, hey Voice, what's poppin', baby? How you been doing these days? Look what Voice says.
Only the truly brave can fight well barehanded.
Voice is all about knuckies. That's it. Fists. Knuckle dusters. You know what I'm saying? Metacarpals. Carpals only. Type a C if you're team metacarpals. Type a T if you're team metatarsals. I'm not trying to start a fight, but I am curious. Anyway, Reem, you can be voice.
Welcome. Looking to draft a new recruit?
Change of name, eh?
Name someone better than Jess. Bet you can't. I can't. I just tried. Wow. Downtown Jolie Brown. What if both sets of joints hate me though? Type meta. Team Metaton personally? Is that a Pokemon? C? Okay. Okay, Reem, this is you. Change name. Sometimes I forget that I'm on the Switch, so when I go to change names, it brings up the Switch menu. Phalange is such a weird word. I never liked seeing it written. It just makes me mad. You want to be Reem or Serene? How do you want to appear in the game? Hello, Riggs. Okay, there you are.
A fine choice of name.
Nice haircut, by the way.
Become known the world over.
Wait, you had a haircut like this, actually. Like 6 years ago?
Let me know if you need all else. Certainly.
Who's my Brian? Brian is the one who cares about the hair care routine. Kiros, I don't really have a plan for anyone yet. The only ones that might be a mage actually are Reem and Anna, because they have high faith right now. Actually, not Reem. Sorry, Reem. Ezdeline. Sorry, Reem and Ezdeline both have high faith. What does Josian do? Josian is the one who has a family
Wowie, wow, wow.
that runs a poacher's den. That's what they do. It's almost like FFT Battlegrounds. As you would say, same, but better. Daytime has arrived and sunset for the Phoenix Mercury. For the Phoenix Mercury, your future WNBA champs. JK. They won't be. It'll go 7 games and the Aces will win. But it'll be a hard-fought battle. Welcome back for 46 months, B-Word. How are you? That was a very good Riggs impression. Thank you. What are Swift's stats sign like? First Virgo you find, that's me. Stromile Swift right here? I don't know the Virgo level logo. I don't know astrological symbols. I just know that's me because that's Gemini Nation. You know what I mean? Oh wow, Swift has high bravery and high faith. Good lord. Any Geminis? Yes, me. What are you? You're... I don't know, you're Goofy's nose. Like Disney's Goofy's nose. Nabby Brian, since he's a Leo? You just want to be Brian because he's standing right next to Reem. Okay. The good news is, Chrono, if you do die in this game, as we know from college football, you are prone to having 17 offspring. So if Chaboy Chrono dies, there's always going to be Chaboy Chrono the second, Junior, the third, the fourth.
Very well. I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long.
I hope not.
Let me know if you need all else. Whose name
Hi,
would you
Jess.
like to
Welcome
change?
back. Ace has got caught in 4K expecting an easy series, nearly got embarrassed at home. It's true. Homegirl was popping off. She was 5 of 6 from 3-point land at halftime. And Holly Rowe was trying to bag an interview, and she was like, I just want to win. Yeah, I just want to win. Did I mention I just want to win? All right, bet. Love you, but I want to go win. I'm going to my locker now. Please pack it up. Can I get dibs in the summoner? I can't promise any of you that I'm going to make your character class a certain job. I just can't. The cards will deal what they may. Yeah, devious oatmeal, pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweet. Did you know that Aries and Leos are soulmates? No. How about this? I'll make you a level 1 summoner, you'll have 1 spell, and I'll put you in 1 battle per 15. And if you die, you die. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can promise you. I don't know what a Virgo is. Anna's a Virgo? Okay, that's you then, Culinary. Congratulations, you are Anna. With the high bravery. Cool. These should never run away from a battle. Okay. You know, I actually have a keyboard for the Switch, a little tiny one. And I bought it for RPG Maker. And you would think at times like this I would bust it out, but the time it would take me to actually grab the keyboard, activate the Bluetooth, and start utilizing it would be the same as doing this.
Fine choice of name. Mayhap it will become known the world over.
You know what, Culinary, I don't want to poke fun, but we take a moment to appreciate how big that headband is. Like, your headband is holding on for dear life. I mean, you've got the most domer dome in the history of domes. You've got the domer beyond all domes. I've never seen a dome like that in my entire life. That is the biggest head. The biggest head I ever have seen. Why? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, why your head so big? What happened? How do you let that happen? I can't even use my whiteboard tool to draw your forehead because the game's like, we're not doing that here. This is not worth it. I don't even want to give you the power control to do that. Dang, Jess was playing HOTS last time. Jess loves some HOTS. Thank you, DPS Oatmeal. You get it. KSI forehead is wild.
Let me know if you need all else. Change of name, eh?
All right. We've got 3 spots left. Swift, Josian, Esteline. I believe interest was expressed by Kiros. You didn't specify whom. Riggs wants to be a summoner, which means I can make him anybody. It doesn't really matter who it is. Why do you all look the same? Why? Because you're all from the same town. We're all children of Ivalice, right? That's just what it is, but like, I think you're all from Gallion. You know, you're all from northern Ivalice, so like, y'all just got really close relatives. Like, really close. You're not cousins. Which one was the poacher? The poacher was Josian. That's the poacher. How about you, Nixie Puff? You want dibs in this too? You want in on this piece? Do you all think that Jess is winning in HOTS right now? Yeah, you, kitty cat ears. Poking your little kitty cat siren ears up, like who, me? Oh, you're a spider. Case sensitive, of course. I respect your conglomerate.
Very well. I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long. Is there aught else? Certainly.
Alright, you know what? Esdeline is the big sleepy baby, and since Riggs puts me to sleep every time he speaks, I will make you Esdeline. Hi Alex, how are you?
A fine choice of name. Mayhap it will become known the world over. Is there aught else? Change of
I'm
name,
just
eh?
picturing Riggs' character jumping up and down saying "Go Browns" over and over again. And Nixie Puff. Son of a B word. Wonderful.
A fine choice of name.
Man's
Mayhap
gaming
it will
so
let me know
hard,
if
gaming in
you
his
know
sleep.
else.
Possibly.
Farewell.
I'm doing all right. Looking forward to a weekend and getting coffee with friends tomorrow. Yeah, the weekend is nice, right? Let's see what's happening in the tavern. Taverns are prime locations for gathering information and listening to rumors. Pay one a visit and you might learn things to which few others are privy.
A
Toss-
warm welcome to you.
Toss a coin to your... Remember when the Witcher series came out? I think it was like season 2 or whatever. Late season 1. Where Dandelion started singing Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. And every person on YouTube and Twitch who's been told their entire lives that they were a good singer, whether or not it was true, sang that song. Where's this guy's nose? Oh, well, Reem, here's the thing. You are currently in Ivalice. And in Ivalice, there are no noses. None. That's the magic of Ivalice. So on this screen, we have some rumors we can go through. Got some tea, got some goss.
Of course.
The Corpse Brigade. Brigandry is on the rise across the land, and Galleon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taken as sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of a company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It's oft said the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like not more than to see the brigade make corpses for true. But, as yet, it is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. We knew about this, so the Corpse Brigade, basically, there was a big war that took place for 50 years. It was called the, wait for it, 50 Years' War. And it was over the rights of succession. So, Ivalice and Ordalia are two kingdoms which are neighboring side by side, and they're both of the royal bloodline. And when Ordalia was looking for the successor to the throne, Ivalice was like, now hold on, King Denham II, I think, was like, hey, hold on, let me cop that seat, playboy. And they were like, ah, you mean our seat? And he was like, bitch, I bet you won't. He's like, I won't, huh? And then whack, swung on him. And then whack, swung on him too. And then they started swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. And then Ordalia was like, y'all help me out? Yeah, fam. And then Ivalice was like, y'all help me out? And they were like, I guess, maybe. Ivalice lost the 50-year war. They signed a peace treaty, though. So all's good in the fam. High fives, right? Only problem is, you know, if you have a war, especially in the feudal days like this, if you were the loser, you have a ton of problems. You lost the war, so now you have debt. You have territory that you've lost that you must sign over. You have your troops, in this case, your knights returning home, being like, dang, we lost, but you know what? We gave it our all. Isn't that right, royal family? Royal family? And they're like, ooh, about that. They were like, yeah, so I kind of fought for you, so I'm looking to get paid for that. And they're like, paid? You take like credit? My check, maybe? My bank thing? I don't take no check. My check? I don't take a check. I want land and a cart. And they're like, you got me fucked up. We got no land and cart to give you. What about a job? No job. Barely a kingdom. So the Corpse Brigade is made up of former sellswords who were like, oh, okay, you won't give us what we're owed. We will take these reparations by force. And by force, we mean we're gonna violently murder pretty much everybody in our sight now. And so that's what the Corpse Brigade is. So are they the bad people? Drink tea while gossiping? Oh, it's Friday evenings, and I drink something much better than tea. That is a memory I refuse to return to, but I also am trying to accept that it is infinitely better to be cringe and free in ways like that. Yes. Same. Cringe is life. Nice reference? What reference did I make? I missed it. I just been yapping and talking. Gonna make some popcorn? Okay, enjoy. What up, Bake Maker? King Ondoria III. The health of King Ondoria III has been a subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orinus. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever has broken, but will yet require no less than 3 weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Laveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of the state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. So King Ondor III, who is the current would-be leader of Ivalice, has a case of the bitch. So he's all like, constantly, my tummy, oh, like, what's wrong with your tummy? Like, it hurt, oh. The heir to the throne is Prince Orinus, who is like 2. So Queen Laveria is like, don't worry, I'll just like run this joint while you're gone, which is what women usually do, right? The men fuck up and they actually secretly run everything, let the men pretend like they're in charge, because they're dumb, right? I'm king. You sure are, sweetheart. You're doing a great job too. I know, because I'm king. Yes, you are. So that's what's happening right here. But no one... This sucks for Ivalice too, right? Because Ivalice, not only did you just lose the 50-year war, but now the king that sits on the throne is this mealy-mouthed, weak spirit, weak mind, fragile ego, fragile body. I stole that from John Moxley. Milquetoast ruler on the throne? And this is the dude you have ruling your nation after you just lost the war? That's why Ivalice is kind of cooked right now, because times are bad. Remember when Bear was in 7th Heaven and was like, man, times are bad? He was talking about this. Had nothing to do with Midgar at all. It was about this. Times are bad. Don't believe Ondor's lies is correct. I'm Captain Bosch von Rosenberg. If he was a liar, he wouldn't have had such a long lineage. I fully trust him. Alright, bro, do you. The 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's King Devon III and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Verois VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Devon III, proclaimed himself the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Salmonia. Formerly an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice has since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, though increasingly severe oppression and political purges enacted by the Ordalians stifled Zelmonia's bid to regain independence. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. Can you believe that a state that is a part of your conglomerate wants to secretly annex and be independent, and thus would take up arms with their neighbors just to annex themselves? Can you believe these kind of lies would take place in a kingdom? In a monarchy? You think that would have happened today? Right now, Texas is rubbing his hands like, good, good, good. Texas, you don't have 24 hours to respond. We already know what you want to say. It's okay. Isn't that the opposite of annexing? I guess. Wild, right? After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Varua. As fate would have it, Dinamda II succumbed to fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varua VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmonia. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandan army's invasion 2 years hence. So Romandan army is a nation that is to the northwest of all this. So you have Ivalice like right here, Ordalia right here, and then up here you have Romandan. And Romandan was reached out to by Ordalia, and they were like, we're getting clapped. Can you help clap back? And they're like, yeah, bro. You sure? Yeah, bro, we love war. We are 10 toes deep. Okay, cool. And so now they're hitting them with the... Romandan, a powerful military state lying across the Rihanna Strait, I know what it says, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varua VI, a blood relation of the Romandan nobility. See, there's the connection. Blood for blood. DMX wasn't lying. However, Dinamda II's successor, Dinamda IV, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Romandan and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Romandan, forced the Romandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. So much happens. So much happens through all this. Like, there's so much dumb stuff happening. Guy dies, doesn't name an heir, cousin's next in line. On the other side of the family, the uncle's like, no, I'm in charge, and also, by the way, I'm declaring war on you, and also I'm taking back this nation, and also it's time to F everybody up. Also, just kidding, I'm weak. Also, I have an illness. Also, I've died. Uh-oh. And your troops are all like, OMG, WTF, baby Q, what are we gonna do? And they're like, I don't know, but we found our ruler. And they're like, oh no. And we have a new ally. Oh no. And then the ally was like, we are military veterans. Oh no. And they're like, just kidding. This sucks. This is super hard. And one of our friends is actually leading the charge. And Black Death is here. So we're going to go back home. Chalky milk. I love chalky milk. Crack open a cold one. What happened to Demanda III? Demanda III... I don't know. I'd have to look. Maybe they died, just like the queen. Technically, Prince Orneas is the third child after the first two died early. So maybe the same thing happened with Dinamda III. Pretend you're at the movies. Am I in the movie theater right now? Are you watching me? Thank you. Two military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict are the Order of the Northern Sky, led by the young Barnabeth Bilve. That's our pops. Woo! Let's go, Dad! Who would later claim the title of Knight Gallant. and that of the southern sky, led by Sidolphus Orlandu, aka the Thunder God, aka TG Sid, aka Jedi Mans, aka that dude, aka the baddest of the bad, aka Final Fantasy XIV, this dude had you in stitches, aka Mr. aka, you know what it is, green and purple, green and purple, green and purple. That's the Piccolo colors, not black and yellow. Anyway, after countless victories at home, these two orders have been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. It was Dinamda's Fourth's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate, although some claim that he was murdered. His successor, Ondoria III, was ill-suited to the throne and left the governing of Ivalice to his queen and retainers. Without Dinamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer preventing Valroy's sixth successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant efforts of the northern and southern orders, Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltinia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental, and a pact was signed, allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. An equal peace in name, it was, in reality, a defeat for Ivalice. I don't know, I thought about a culinary because that's why I called him King Denim, which you noticed and said good reference. Thank you, by the way. But I don't know, maybe. I mean, Takyogi pays tribute to Final Fantasy Tactics. So, Final Fantasy Tactics can also handshake and pay tribute back to Takyogi, right? For those of you who don't know, in Tactics Ogre, I had a Lich, a character named that Bronze Lich, named after that bronze girl. And when they got KO'd, they said, "I blame God and myself," as their death quote, which was a nod to Final Fantasy Tactics, who has the opening line of Delita in the original PS1 version saying, "Tough, blame yourself or God." Dead off stage, a tragic fate. It's very theatrical, right? It would fit the theatrical themes of the game. The occasional offstage death, the Deus Ex Machina, Orlando Bloom, nice. Imagine Twitch streaming in actual theater. For sure they can. Kai Cenat has 5 trillion subs. Well, so do I, but I wouldn't put my community in a theater. Prince Leonard Skinner. Look at you shit posting in here. Classic Reed. After Dinamda IV's death, the successor was viewed with his following statement laden. This is Dinamda V. I won my game. We knew you would. You're so good. How was it? What was it like? How did it go? Give me all the details. I'm off to another goodbye. Okay. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies and to repay the loans taken from the neighboring states to fund its war effort. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and nobility.
Will that be all? Thanks. See you again.
By the way, what I love about this scene
Make
is that you
yourself
can
out.
see Ramza right there, leaning against the bar. Like, bro's just chilling. Ass sticking out all far.
Come back soon.
I can't believe you read. Or you read. This is a very lore-heavy game. It is necessary to read to find out what's going on. You cannot. This cannot be diminished at all. It's just you cannot. It's again like your save will corrupt if you don't read. Like Mr. John Final Fantasy will delete your game. Mandalia Plain. Large limestone spires protrude from this plain like the fangs of a great beast. That's what she said. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, saw you at the tavern tonight. I was too shy to say hello. Also, don't believe on Doria's the Third's lies. What up, PK? PK, I'm surprised I didn't see you. I think it was only myself and 2 others in the tavern. You should have come over and said hello. I've got a broadsword I'd like to show you. Maybe a mithril knife. Play your cards right. Oh, this is the rescue mission. Right. We gotta bring Ramza. We also bring. I forget which side you spawn on, actually. I'm gonna guess over there. So let's bring. Let's bring Reem.
I am ready.
Wow, Reem, your voice is beautiful, is what I want to say. Let's bring, I'm bringing Spider? No, not Spider. Sorry, Spider. Culinary Disaster, you can come too.
Ready.
And finally, who's close to getting more JP anyway? Damn, Riggs, you're getting busy. Might bring in Riggs. Yeah, level 2, almost have the JP needed. High bravery, high faith. Get out there, girl.
Yes.
We got this in lock. I was ducking behind the counter. You don't do that unless you're robbing the place. Interesting. I love games that reward you for reading the lore, to be honest. I once figured out a Baldur's Gate 3 puzzle in a narrative sequence because I knew about the lore from reading some of the books and observing statue iconography. Yeah, like games that reward you for paying attention to the things they've been asking you the entire time is great. That's why I love sometimes games shortcut it and they'll do that little quiz thing, you know, where 3/4 away through the game. It's like, hey, you can't get back behind the temple. Why not? You're not a believer. Okay, if you're a believer, who's the first so-and-so to so-and-so? Oh, that quest, I didn't do that one. Uh-oh. Like, I love things like that. If you have the time to do all that, because that's so much reading to do. Also, pick his, how are you? Does up go left or right in this? Yes, depends.
Forward.
Dedicate this battle to President Noir.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols.
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
So I think in the PS1 version, if you don't rescue him, he gets KO'd and dies. And in the PSP version, he has an opportunity to join you either way. It's just if you choose rescue their captive, you have to make sure he lives. Whereas if you choose you must defeat the brigade, then they can be KO'd and still join. I obviously want the challenge, and I want to see how good the AI is now. So I'm going to choose rescue their captive.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
I love how Captain Ivalice Ramza is about everything. Delita just looks over his shoulder and he's like, sometimes I just want to punch you in your perfect white teeth.
Me then.
But he's moving.
Reinforcements. And none too soon.
Oh, his voice sounds exactly what I thought it would sound like. Oh, God. Do you remember Vale? I do. Prior to Vale being in this community, he's someone that I had known for the better part of, at that point in my life, 15 years? Maybe? What did his donkey ever do to you? Made love to my dragon, bro. Think you gained brave for that? If that's the case, I'll take it. Good luck. I don't know if this version has the AI that PS1 version did, because if you choose to save him PS1, he'd throw himself in the sword immediately. Yeah, Noir, from my understanding, they dramatically fixed the AI in this game so that they don't fall on the sword immediately. Save John tummy ache. This dude's a tummy ache all the way through. It's grocery day. Have a good one. It was nice to see you, PK, for as short time as it was. Take care of yourself, man. Hope you buy some kale. You will occasionally be joined in battle by special units who act of their own accord and cannot be given instructions. The main story progresses. These special units may join your party for a time as guests. Furthermore, depending on the condition for victory, allowing special units to be KO'd may result in a game over. Gaming. You swinging? Right away? Oh, he's stuck. That's why. He could have gone backwards.
Not a chance.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh.
What's next?
Who throws a rock? Oh.
We can win this.
Please don't.
It's time.
What do you mean it's time, bro? Where have you been? Auto battle? Myark. I think not. Get this corn out of my face. Talking about some auto battle. This game. A tiny pebble evaded easily. Have you ever had a rock thrown at you? I have. So here's my strategy I'm thinking right away when I'm doing this mission. Is that instinctively what you want to do is rescue Captain Butt right here. And you do that by bringing all your groups over here to the right-hand side, right? Overloading the right-hand side. I think the problem with doing that is if you go all on the right-hand side, you force a very contained box right here with no room to move out of the way. Because if there are units side by side, then other units can't pass through them to get somewhere else. They become stuck. So if he's not smart enough to get over here and out of the way, we can end up boxing him in by approaching that way. And not giving him a clean pathway to go anywhere else. Also, eventually when this panther starts to move over here, then the panther's attacking from the side, then they can come down and start hurting or go from the backside. So I think it's more important to send almost everyone over there, except for like one person. Keep one person over here distracted for the panther, and maybe for him, and then it gives a little bit of freedom over there too. Plus, it may bait one of these people over here to help do extra damage to the solo person, which gives you fewer enemies to worry about over here. So my strategy is I'm going to make sure Ramza is the one that encounters the panther first. I'm checking the enemy's movement to see how far they can move. So even if I put Ramza right here, the furthest he can move, it looks like the Panther can't get close enough to attack. And this Highwayman right here also can't get close enough to attack. But I do think if I put Ramza right here, it'll bait both this Highwayman and this Panther to collapse on him. It's kind of like football in a way, right? Because I'm forcing double coverage right here on Ramza, my best receiver. And by doing so, it opens up the gap over here. So now I can have all my players right here, who actually is having man-to-man right here, actually have a choice route, where instead of going this way, they can come over here to help out. Can you push them onto the pointy rock? Nope. Well, you can attack with your shield to cause like back damage if your back is against the wall. You've had a chancla thrown at you? Good. Does the Panther attack your enemies as well? No, this Panther is their Panther. So this Panther actually will not attack anyone except for us. That's their Panther. So gotta be extra careful. Wait right there. Reem, I think you're gonna go for it right here. You're big bait, okay? You're a big baiter. Super baiter. Soothe up a baiter. Soothe up a baiter. I don't know if that's enough damage to kill. Will it kill? It doesn't matter because your fire wouldn't go off until turn 6 and they move at turn 4. So I can literally walk out of the tile of fire. So it's not worth casting. Unless I know they're going to stay in place right there, which I don't know if they are. So I can't cast that spell. Well, I could, but it wouldn't result in anything good. I can throw a stone. Doesn't reach though. Unlike Tactics Ogre where you can throw stones outside of range, you can't do it here. You can find to your slots. So instead, you're going to wait right here. Culinary. You have Protect. I forgot about that. Well met. So I'm going to have you go right here. Again, spreading out. And also you're going to bait butt in front of you to come attack you in the face. I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to cast Protect on this doofus. But we have to go a little bit further. We take those. No one else in range of Protect will get hit by it, so that's good. Double checking. Okay, good, yeah. Protect the enemy? No, this guy is not our enemy. He's a special character that we're trying to protect. So I'm gonna cast Protect. Alright, Riggs, you're gonna advance forward, but also you're gonna cheat over to help protect Ramza just a smidge. Wowie wow wow. By the way, Protect can fail. I forgot to mention that part. So my Protect missed, it's a wasted turn.
Better than ever.
Unfortunate. Now it gets a little dicey. But the lead is all about that business and comes equipped with it. And now Bozo's KO'd.
Down with you. Heaven's calling me.
My turn.
Oh my god, he came backwards. Y'all have no idea how huge this is. This is so huge. This dude... Okay, look, let me drop some knowledge for you. And President Noir alluded to this. By the way, Tech Noir, this is how we're going to celebrate your 67 months to OK preview in the classroom. Crack open a cold one from Alex. If this was PlayStation 1, Argath right here, who was right here, would have said, "Oh my God, reinforcements! I'm so happy you all are here. Let's kick shell." And bro would have took 2 steps forward, well, 1 step forward, right here, and said, "I'm taking on all 4 of you. Hacha, hacha." Meanwhile, us back here would have been like, "What are you doing, bro? Now we gotta rush into 4 bodies to save 1 and pray to God you're alive when we get over there?" And instead, Brody said, "I think not," took 2 steps backwards and threw a rock. That is growth, and the best part is that all these enemies right here have to come straight down this alley. So because of their current movement patterns, they can't surround him. They can only funnel down this pathway. And when they funnel down, they can't travel through each other, so only one person gets to attack him. It's so stupid, it's so dumb, because then on his next turn, he can attack whoever's in front of him and retreat, or go to their flank and attack, which will allow us to surround whoever attacks him on both sides. We love it. We love it. See, Bobo knows. Eustace is up. Stupid dog. Made him look bad. How they got hit? See, Tristan can't attack. He can only throw stones. My turn. My turn. How far can you move? Hold up. Ooh, you can attack Argath. I don't think I have enough juice in my boat to hit you with the Bop Bop special and make it hurt. Yeah, 14 damage is not great. Alright, Riggs, you're gonna solo the Panther, alright? You got him, Brody. You got him. So we're gonna move myself over here, Ramza. And we're going to hit this dude with the y'all chop. Then face this way so our back is safe from everything else. Reem, who's right here singing the kitty cat song, you are going to... I don't think your fire will reach. We're gonna try it. Oh, Reem. Meow meow kitty cat cat song. Oh my God, Reem, you might cook. 10 and 13. 13, 10, yeah. Oh, actually, how much for him? 11. Let's do these two. Alright, Riggs. It's all you, baby. About to give this dude the ouch of his lifetime. 1v1. Y'all about 1v1s, right? You're a fighting game player? Hey, 1v1 me. You're gonna do 11 damage, bro. It's lit. Hell yeah. Beautiful attack, Riggs. Nice job, Reem. And
Excellent.
your Squire job level went up too. Danielle ain't having it. Oh, he's gonna block. Oh, throwing a stone over the rock is very smart. Guaranteed damage.
I won't stop now.
Whatever it takes.
Culinary tummy. Alright? You could survive one more attack before you die. Unfortunately, Tristan's coming up, so I can't put you in the line of sight of Tristan because Tristan, I think, is not scared of you. Although I really want you to KO Eustace because if not, then Delete is going to KO him and get the bonus for it. That's tough. The Panther's going to attack next and is likely going to try to attack either my Ramza or Riggs. I'm hoping Riggs is too tantalizing to pass up. Take from that what you will. And this dude can't go nowhere. He could attack Culinary if I put him up there. And then Delita can attack. And then Argath can attack. And then you can attack if you're not already dead. And then Ramza can heal. And you can heal. I'm gonna bet it all on black. Alright, Culinary. I'm gonna get you your XP, alright, buddy? You'll die for it, but it's worth. You won't even kill him? Culinary! 8 damage? You can't do 9 damage, bro? For real? I know you're not gonna crit. I'm not gonna risk it. Been a minute since you heard the kitty cat song. It's still out there. You throw a stone for half the damage than you melee. Oh, that's so raw. Well, actually, this way we actually can block Tristan from attacking us if we stay right here, so that's not bad.
I'm done for.
You level 1 up anyway. Yes, he's attacking Riggs. You're a healer. You have like 2. You have enough HP for 1 spell, enough MP for 1 spell, bro. Delita? Bro took our glory. And he backtracked. Oh my god, I love gaming.
Right.
We are so up right now. So now that I have these bozos in the move, then Reem, I'm gonna have Ramza come over here and help out with the Panther. Beautiful.
My time is now.
Now, Reem, you're up, and I need you here to help Culinary mostly, because once Tristan gets in the move, he's going to try to allow space for his boys to come through right here. So I need you to cure. Oh, you can't cure. And you're out of MP, so you can't cast spells any longer. Reem, I need you to just hit someone as hard as you possibly can. Actually, if I stand right here, I block Culinary's side and he can't be hit. Unless it's from the... yeah. So you go right here. You're going to block the pathway. Big Booty Riggs. The floor is yours, baby. 8 damage. You're so tough. Hit it from the back. Beautiful.
Ready and able.
Here comes Danielle. Reem, brace yourself. Oof.
Right.
Solyuz can't get anywhere. Throw a rock, though. Throw a mean rock. Oh, my God. Hey, this game was one of my faves too, deeply formative. Will be interesting to hear your thoughts on attack difficulty when you get further in. Hello, Overboard Gaming. I imagine I'll be miserable. I can't wait. Oh my god, frick, I'm missing it. Hello, Twa. You're here right on time. Reem took damage. And you weren't here to save her. Not saying it's your fault, just saying that preventative measures could have been put in place. The Panther's going to attack soon. It's probably going to try to attack Ramza. Then Tristan's going to attack. And Tristan's kind of an a-hole. Tristan can't really go anywhere except to attack Reem. So what I want to do, actually, is come closer. Let's see if you throw a stone and don't kill that panther. Unlikely. Make solo use hurt. Ramza, I'm begging you to get good.
Damn it all.
Did I ever play, is this seat taken? Yeah, I played it for Steam Next Fest. It's a really cool game. So Ramza needs healing, Culinary needs healing, and Delita's gonna heal none of them. Because Delita knows one speed. ACT, ION. Alright, Reem, this is your time to shine. You gotta choose a target. This bozo went way back there. Actually, Reem, it's not your time for action at all. You can't go anywhere except for where you are right now. So I need you to just attack the person in front of you and pray to God you hit it. Not bad. Take the high ground. This KS, man. The second KS of the game. Oh, you buster.
I will not give up.
Ramza, please, not so loud when you say that. I will not give up.
Best treat that. The fruit of my labors.
Riggs, you can front face lock that panther if you get close enough, Brody. Culinary needs healing, and I won't say Culinary is gonna die, but Culinary might end up with a big tummy ache.
Best proceed with caution.
Don't worry, Culinary, we'll res you. Oh my God, Riggs, I swear to God, hit the weight room, brother. You're killing me. Like, hit the weight room, brother.
Never saw this coming.
I was foolish.
Yeah, we know. Hey, Sully, welcome back. Hi, Jess, you lost? It's okay, you're 1-1. Now it's the perfect time to stop playing. Because you know what happens next, right? You're going to play that third game, and should you lose, you'll be 1-2, and you'll think, well, I got to get that one back. And if you go 1-3, you got to win 2 in a row. And you win 2 in a row, and instead of quitting, you'll say, okay, I want to finish on a positive night. Then you what? Okay, game time? Okay.
No time to waste.
Okay. This boy's is swinging. Meow. Weak ass bitch. Potion, use a Phoenix down, brother. What are we doing? Like, your homies are out here just taking grenades in the trenches, and you're like, here, take one of these. Ooh woo. I'm begging you two to finish them off, please. Stop throwing stones and get in there and mix it up. You're killing me. You might still get God, actually. Like, you genuinely might still get God. I don't know yet. Could have used this on you, but you're dead, so... Oh, I didn't learn Phoenix down. I've got to kill you in 2 turns. Whoops.
Steady does it.
All right, Big Booty Riggs. I need you to do big booty damage starting Big Booty right now. Brother, you gonna aim everything?
My time
Yo,
is
Riggs is the killing machine. Ah, Riggs might die.
Step forward.
How to proceed?
Remus, you versus the Panther. Genuinely, if you die, no one's coming to rescue you, so like you have to win. Oh my god! It's a scared little baby. It doesn't want any smoke with you.
Victory is mine.
Oh, good kill.
not good.
Oh, good alive? Chest.
It's time.
Okay, so one down.
I have you now!
I'm sorry.
Talk your shit, Ramza.
I must keep moving forward.
Onward.
Aw, dang, I think Culinary died permanently. No, you have one heart left. You didn't die permanently, King. You're okay. You better pray to God the killing machine known as Riggs is over there. There's a smashing machine and there's the killing machine. Yeah, boy. Reem, it's all on you. Save Culinary with this kill, please. What a god! Meow!
Are you alright?
Nice job, Reem. Doing great, Sully. Just playing my second favorite game of all time, no big deal. Hope you come back with 2-win, 1L ratio for the night. Same. You playing Whisper of the House? I really enjoyed that game, actually. I think it was, I added it to my wish list, and then Mads encouraged me to keep playing the demo and play it all the way through. And it was super good. So I'm happy you got a chance to play all the way through it, too. It's very cozy. I love the color scheme of it, too. There's, like, little RPs built into that game, too. When someone's like, don't put me next to people who smell bad or their cologne's too strong or they chew with their mouth open, it's so cute. And it's this seat taken. I finished the demo. I didn't have the main game. It was so good. Yes, foe. That exact face. President Noir, every single time I play this game, it's just embedded into me to just... My mind says item Phoenix down, and then I'm like, oh my god, I have 5 Phoenix downs, and I have no GP to spend to learn it. What am I going to learn? Final Fantasy Tactics looking at me saying, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? And they're right. It's tough.
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbry was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
That's a mean side part that dude has too, right? Greatest contribute... Oh my god, I'm never gonna live this down. Greatest contribution came from Riggs, who was sweeping the battlefield. Bro arrived at the battlefield and said, I am death.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbry's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
See, first red flag. First red flag. You rescue a dude, pompous, with a side part, who says, to whom do I owe the honor of this rescue? And then says, yes, I'm a knight. And I'm like, why'd this knight almost get clapped up by a bunch of brigands? Like, you're supposed to be him, right? And then homeboy's like, oh yeah, I by like knight, I mean like knight apprentice, not like a knight in training, you know what I mean?
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives.
Which is wild to me too, because the Corpse Brigade, these bunch of bozos, captured the Marquis de Elmdor? Limbury? Oh, like night, you know? Right, night in training. Like, it's in daytime and nighttime in training, right. Not like actual defense, regality, that kind of thing. No. Did he gulp? A little bit, yeah. I already hate him. Me too. And keep that same energy too. Don't you tell him big booty. Did you see what I did? Yes, you were so brave and so powerful.
We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please.
By the way, second red flag. Marquis Elmdor de Limbury, aka the would-be ruler of all of Limbury, which is one of the 5 great provinces of Ivalice, because there's 5 like houses, 5 major houses that overrule the area, like Galleon, Zeltinia, Limbury. He's one of those. He's one of those who has a stake in the overall land, in this feudal exchange where we give you land and in exchange we take everything else from you. And Argath, a knight in training for Limbury, isn't worried about rescuing his liege lord. He says, we have to rescue him or I'll lose everything. What happened to Queen and Country, bro? Or King and Country?
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
A lot of these names sound made up. Isn't Twafo made up?
Lead the way.
Isn't your name made up? Yeah, the VA's been really good in this game. Always is. Oh, I forgot you can fight there. Pretty. Yeah, this is where the grind takes place. You can keep doing these battles if you want to in this game over and over again, so you can keep leveling up, so that way you don't go into main story battles and get your back blown out because you came in half stepping and the enemy came through real stepping. That's OD though.
Yes.
That actually is OD. Don't yes me like that ever again. I'll beat the shit out of you. Reem, congratulations. You can learn JP boost. JK is 250, I forgot. You cannot. Radio just fell down. So Reem's pretty close. He was in that last battle, or she was in that last battle. Riggs is pretty close. He was in that last battle. Culinary's in that last battle and is 3/4 of the way there, pretty much. I'm not 3/4. Gee, 2/3 of the way there. Nixie Puff was not to be seen. I say we go back in there and we take what's ours. I want the gold, sucker. It lets you flee. Yeah, the funny thing is I just did that out of reaction. Like my natural instinct was like, oh my god, I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna run away. And the game was like, okay. And my first reaction was, wait, what? For real? I can just run? Yeah, bro, you can just run. Smiley face. Just run away. Why stay and fight? You know what? Good point. Why stay and fight? Why stay and fight? Why stay and fight? Ah, man. I kinda don't want to switch stances until... Kinda want to learn movement +1. Which, as long as I have it equipped, allows me to move forward 1 tile extra. Same with Archer having access to jump +1. I'm thinking. I might change Ramsa to Archer and get jump +1 and then run him as Knight for a bit. I think I'd rather have a Knight that can move jump +1 than I have a Knight that can move +1. So Ramsa's gonna be my new Archer.
Alright then.
Luckily I have that bow gun. This is where the gaming takes place with me, which is where I start getting into the min-maxing of all this. If any of you start honk-shoeing, I won't be offended. I get it. It's just, this is what happens in games like this. So I'm the only one who's going to change class right now. Everyone else is going to stay their classes until they get their JP boost, which no one else has, clearly. Yeah, the fleeing is so great, right? E-girls will be in an uproar. Yeah, because their liege lore is gone. Well, I'm glad they changed them. Also said new players won't have the experience of clinching your a-hole when moving up the map. When you see that your destination is... My memory card got the biggest workout in the world. Because what you all don't know is that you can kind of like get your bearings back between cities in terms of resting or getting and buying potions and things like that. But every time you cross over a tile that was previously a regular battle place or not a major city, there's a chance of random battle taking place. So what you would do is you would travel between major cities and then save when you got there before starting your next journey to the other city. And then if you got a random battle you probably couldn't beat, you just reset your PlayStation and try it again and pray to God RNG was on your side. If you know, you know. How many of you know? That's so tough, you can just flee.
I am here.
Alright, Culinary, it looks like that didn't work out so well for you, by the way. So I'm gonna give you items. I just thought I'd be cute and try something out, but you almost got killed for it. Requiescat and Pace. Protect. I only want to protect. The funny thing was, I gave you White Mage because protect, and I only wanted to give you protect in case Argath was going to run face first into the enemies. But one, his AI is fixed, so he no longer does that, and two, your protect missed anyway. So the whole entire reason I gave you White Mage sub was useless, which is anger-inducing. Luckily, I'm him, so it's not too bothersome. Your faith is garbage? I thought it was decent. What's your faith? Oh, it's 46? Oh my god, wait, why did I think you were Riggs? I thought you were Riggs. Oh, barf. Don't cast a spell ever again. You embarrass me. Do you study zodiac signs in this? The zodiac signs are too much work for me. I'm okay with taking into account faith, bravery, height, distance, magic attack, physical attack, defense, and all that. But by the time we start adding in astrological signs and strengths that way, it's just too much. All right. Front and center, we're gonna have Riggs, 'cause apparently Riggs is scared of nothing.
My mind is set.
Love that for you. Spider, you did a whole lot of nothing last battle because you weren't there, so I gotta bring you out. I gotta have you out here to make you do it. Put your hands down. It's not a roller coaster. You might die. Bro's like, wee! I'm gonna put Ramza in just to make everybody stay safe. I'm gonna put Itchy Boy in.
I will do my utmost.
And then see if we can get Culinary on the right path. Actually, Reen, your JP boost is almost maxed out, so let's put you in there with your husbando.
I am ready.
Put me in, coach. I have you next character. Good night, Spider. Sleep well, or else. Five Cups is the best tarot card. I'm prepared to fight about this. Aren't you currently doing dailies? Shouldn't you be fighting somewhere else? Make sure your rotations are smooth. Oh no, Yakobos! Chocobos are a menace in this game, by the way. And the reason why they're a menace in this game is right there on the screen. It's not Chocobeak. Chocobeak, it kind of hurts, it's whatever. It's this, Choco Cure. Restores HP to the caster, wait, not done, and adjacent units. So since Chocobos can fly and move pretty far, you know what they like to do? They like to fly in big clumps of enemies who are sore, cast Choco Cure, and cure 3 Chocobos immediately, counting themselves. And sometimes they'll even risk curing you if they can cure 3 allies total. Cure you once, that's cool, cure 3 of us. Net positive. It sucks. I lost again? Oh no! How do you feel? What are your immediate thoughts? Maybe that's the wrong question to ask. Alright, Riggs, you're tough, right? Just be right here and wait for confrontation. Spider... Same thing for you, actually. Oh, the Yakobos can come pretty far. I forgot about that. Yeah, Riggs might get overloaded right away. The reason why I didn't attack the Panther is because Ramza has a bow and arrow. What the fudge? I didn't learn an aim move. Ramza has a bow and arrow, and I didn't want to shoot my teammates, so I have to make sure I had a clear line of sight. Even though they were one tile up, if they had stand in front of the Panther, they would have been in the line of sight and got hit. Now I can actually hit this dude. Not get counterattacked, by the way, which can only counterattack to adjacent tiles, and move over here like nothing ever happened. And then when the Yakobos come down here, I can pinch them off too.
We will triumph.
We will triumph. So now I'm gonna go right here in place of that and wait out the Panther and move this right here so I can't get back attacked from the Yakobos. And then I'll save my black magic for when they eventually clump. Now all 5 of them get their turn and we really get to find out what kind of game we're playing. I lost again. Bad. Another game, goodbye. This is the problem with MOBAs. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take before Jess just goes, you know what, maybe this isn't the best game to play on a Friday evening. I'm currently playing a space game. Ooh, no dinosaurs, huh? What does your space game rhyme with? We take those. Oh my god, half my HP? Chrono, what? Yeah! Yeah! Sounded like it hit Chrono in real life. This battle's gonna be so annoying already, I can already tell. Oh, they work! Never mind, they're so cute. Oh, they're in a bad position to Choco Cure. It's so dumb. I hate it. And he leveled up. And is happy about leveling up. And Riggs took half damage almost. God, I love this game.
Victory awaits.
So what I'm going to do right now is get out of the way because I don't want to get caught up in the Bop Bop special. You'll see what that is in a moment. Also, I'm going to cure Riggs.
Let me help you.
Face this way. Chrono, you're going to hit them with the Bop Bop as well. They won't die, but they'll be really low HP, so they probably start running away after this. Which, we take those. Should ram instead, actually, or rush instead. Three. Alright, Reem. You know what to do, right? Force them to use their Choco Cure, like, right now on this turn. 8 damage, Reem? I know. That would have been so much more efficient if you had landed a melee attack instead of rushing.
My turn.
My turn. Oh, the Chocobo's gonna kill Chrono. I just realized that. That's tough. Yeah, buddy, I can't get over the rescue. You're cooked. %85 chance. Unless I move and shoot first. Choco Cure incoming. That'll actually help them waste a term. It rhymes with Lace Nation 4 beans. Lace Nation 4 beans. Lace Nation 4 beans. Lace Nation. Oh, Space Nation 14s. Nice. 60 hours in Silk Song killed nearly every optional boss. Oh, you were waiting for that game to come out, weren't you? Why are you fighting Chocobos? They are friends. This is not Final Fantasy 15, friendo. Goblin's getting closer. Panther's getting closer. This Panther has had enough. Chrono's dead. I have no Phoenix down, so Chrono might be cooked.
You fight well.
Chocobo's gonna go over there and do damage. Yeah. Rescrat and Pate.
Everything lost.
Wink. Oh, Choco Cure in this. Oh my god. Fucking hate Chocobos in this game so much. That's like 3 turns of work just undone. God, I hate him so much. Stupid effing birds, man. Eight damage. And they have counter? Oh my god! Bro, I don't know. Tactician might be. Actually, the problem is my arrogance. I should have a couple of knights in there, but I want the JP boost. And I thought I was slick enough to do it without JP boost, but the game is letting me know really quickly, you better switch over to knight. You cannot JP boost farm off rip. That's incredible. I can't JP boost farm off rip. Oh my god.
It's time.
I can't JP boost farm. I have to switch classes like immediately. Oh yeah, I'm cooked. This is a lost battle. I can't win this. I can win it, but everyone's going to die except for like one person. Oh yeah, bro. This is cooked. This is so bad. Oh my god. Can't hit any of the targets. They all moved out of range. Oh, what a good move. I can hit the goblin, but like, bro's barely in the picture. This is an L. Like, there's no other way. This is an L. That's crazy.
Here.
Sometimes he'd see me and do the Choco Cure cast animation. It'll make me so mad. That's funny. It's mean, but it's funny. Oh, now the Panther's in range of melee? Yeah, bro. Oh, plus they're level 3. Did they not want me farming this early? Is that what it is? They said go do the main story, you bozo? No farming? Bro said no cures needed. Not even worry about his low HP. How embarrassing. Reem? Reem the god. You live. Don't worry about it. Just gonna spam potions and pray.
Whatever it takes.
$14 damage is pretty healthy. Counter, it's okay, we take good evasion, Reem! You might be giants. Attaboy Riggs.
I'm not finished yet.
Yeah, Ramza. Make that ass clap. Well, that's right, you're an archer. You can still make that ass clap, though. Too close in the Yakubo range. They're about to get a full turn order. And the Chocobo's gonna heal from it unless I crit. If I had aim, though, I could actually do more damage and probably kill him, but I don't have it, so I'm cooked. He's gonna run to the corner and Chocobo cure his buddy. Meanwhile, this Panther can just keep meleeing at will. Unimpeded. Oh, you can't cure because the thing's blocked by Chrono. Chrono's dead body's blocking. him after death. Oh, Spider's dead.
No, not like this.
Buddy Boy ran as far away as possible for an 18 cure. Good lord. Like, I'm gonna die for this, but like, I can't in good conscience just let you walk away.
How to proceed?
I mean, there's no way to proceed. Like, everyone's dead. There's literally no way to win this battle.
My aim is true.
My turn.
And then knockback knocked them out of melee range to finish them off. That's unbelievable. Well, I'm an archer though, so that helps. Just out of range, brother. What in the video games? What the cuss? As Twaffle might say. I'm just gonna double up on the Choco Cures. Yeah, I can't. This is the lost battle. Like, wait, did I just flee the entire battle? I can flee the fight with my teammates still there? Reem, Chrono, Nixie, Spider, Riggs, Culinary. Chrono. They're all still here. I can just leave the battle whenever I want to? Bro, this is a huge QOL. If this was PS1 or PSP, you'd be holding that. You losing? Tough. Cooked. You lose. You can just exit the battle. I'm at a loss for words. What the actual cuss? Okay. I do kind of want to go to bed though, because it's 2 a.m. And the reason why is because if I go to bed now, I can wake up earlier and play Final Fantasy Tactics all day on stream. Which I think is a benchmark way to spend a Saturday. Just spending all day playing Tactics. Anyone else going to bed? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Reem, raise your hand. Yeah, you should go to sleep. Alex is going to bed too. Gang, you know what it is. Ooh.
This is a 10. The tab's 13.
Just a bit outside. I was getting ready to say too, Nakono is so funny. I was literally about to say, plus everyone, it's 2 a.m. Eastern. And this is about the time for people who have a proper circadian rhythm start rating people who do not. So if I don't leave now, all the 2 a.m.ers and all the 3 a.m.ers are going to pop up and say, oh, Okaydrian's alive, let's go raid him. And that's when the floodgates open. And next thing you know, what's up, boy? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? Yeah, I just stopped bringing my people over here to come see some OK per view. Haha. I'll be in bed watching your stream. Miss you, bro. And you're like, oh. So even right now, explaining all of this to you is putting me at risk for another what a things just happened. So Nakono, thank you for the raid. I'm thankful for you. I'm going to leave before the inevitable happens. And thank you for being here, Raiders. Welcome to OK Per View, Strix, Brevis. Come back tomorrow for more video games. Thank you, Classroom, for being here. I hope you enjoyed your cuss words. I heard you enjoyed this look at the game. I'm going to find somebody. RQ.